what's up? It's your girl Lily. I've been watching some of these videos on YouTube that have to do with um how to gain certain zodiac signs. I looked up a lot. Uh, mm, I looked up this one video. I'm gonna get to this one quick because it has to do with my sign. I'm November 26th, so I'm a Sagittarius. And one of the things that I notice is that people they always are quick to talk about how indecisive we are, which that's actually incorrect. How could you be both blunt but indecisive at the same time? I think you're confusing being too kind and, you know, sometimes, there are a lot of signs, a lot of the zodiac signs out there that are very, very needy. Sagittarius don't like to come off needy at all. We don't like to come off weak. To us, it's a sign of weakness because we know full well that there are a lot of signs out there that don't like to cater to people. So obviously, they're not going to want to cater to us, especially. It's like there are a lot of signs out there that are very needy, and a lot of people think that, oh, all these other signs are just so sentimental and so emotional. Well, we have emotion too. And people like to bully us and they like to take us for granted. And when I say people, I mean all the other signs. All the other signs like to take Sagittarius for granted. Even if you're a nice person, you can be the nicest person in the whole world. You can be the kindest sign. And I can say this because I've dated every single sign, including my own. I dated another Sagittarius. I dated a Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, so forth, so forth. Okay, Scorpio, all of them. I've dated them all. Even Cancer, all of them. Okay. One of the things that I notice is that we're highly misunderstood and people take us for granted all the time. And the reason why is because if we love someone, okay, again, we're blunt. If you're going to talk about how blunt we are, why don't you include the fact that we wear our emotions on our sleeves, but why wouldn't we do that if, we want to let you know we're fine. A Sagittarius is absolutely fine letting you know how much they love you as well as letting you know how much they dislike you. But we tend to like everyone right away. You know why? Because we like to give everyone a fair chance. We do. Even if we sense something about you that's off, chances are we're only picking up on the fact that you might not like us because you're just irritated with how we speak, the tone of our voice, maybe our accent, the way we walk. It's always you that has the problem. I'm sorry, but that's the honestly God truth. I mean, I got friends different signs. I've dated people different signs. I'm sorry, but that's again me being blunt. So I'm telling the truth. I'm being honest. And you can't come over here and talk about how blunt a Sagittarius is and then turn around saying that we're fake. That's a contradiction. And that's another thing. We can't stand people who contradict themselves. We don't listen to you. It goes in the ear, out the other. I mean, it's very annoying. We hear you, but you annoy us so much if you contradict yourself all the time that we don't respect you like your word. We don't respect your word. You as a human being, we love everybody. We're just that way. We don't want to hate anybody. That's just how we are. As Sagittarius, we don't want to hate anybody. We don't want to. If you actually manage to get us to dislike you a lot, you must be in to the fullest because we are the easiest people to talk to. The easiest people to talk to. So what? The problem with a lot of people when they say that we are not easy to talk to is because they talk too much. And they want us to only do the listening. That's it. That means they don't want somebody to have a conversation with. It's one way. That's not a conversation. And again, that's me being blunt. That's me being honest. That's me telling the truth and telling it like it is. Okay? Why do you think nobody can handle Nicki Minaj? Because she's telling it like it is. She's Sagittarius. Don't nobody want to listen to her because she's saying what other people are too chicken crap to say. I'm trying to be very, very, very PG on this. I'm not gonna say no bad words. I don't need to make my point. Okay, and this is not being nasty. This is me being fed up with the simple fact that people misunderstand us, like left and right. And we want people to understand us. We do. Why are we going to come over here and go out of our way to understand everybody and their feelings and this and this and that? You're not even going to take the time to hear anything we have to say about our feelings. If you don't care about us Sagittarius's feelings, then stay away from us. Leave us alone. Okay? Because me as a religious person, I don't want God to put anybody in my life who is going to hurt me or do me any wrong, do me any harm. Okay? I'm done learning lessons. I'm done learning all that stuff. Me personally as a Sagittarius. Okay? Now, and then a lot of people are always talking about, Sagittarius fit very well with Aries. Not all the time. I can tell you that probably has something to do with the moon sign. My moon sign is Libra. So I have Libra tendencies. And the Libra tendencies that I have is that I'm always looking for balance. And I like to be fair with everyone. I like to be fair with myself, and I like to be fair with whoever I'm seeing. So the person I'm seeing, I like to give them fair chance. Like, okay, if I feel like they're not doing enough for me to stay with them, and I'm sorry, what is this like? Hold on, let me clear something up. You ought to feel like you are supposed to do what you need to do to make it work between you and myself. Why? If you want me, why wouldn't you do what you need to do to make it work? If you want me, why wouldn't you do what you need to do to make it? Why do I have to, as a Sagittarius, why do I have to bend over backwards for you all the time? Why do I have to sacrifice and make all these adjustments for you? But you're not going to do it for me. I can do it. A Sagittarius does not have any problem adjusting because we can adapt. We can adapt to anything. If we love you that much, and obviously you're going to know because we're blunt, right? We're blunt, so we're going to tell you. We don't care. We want to give you our heart and our love. But you got to meet us halfway. Like, give us something. That's not fair. And forget the word fair, because you know how they say life's not fair. Okay, let's forget the word fair. It's not right. You're doing, in general, a person injustice. Anybody would feel like they're being like cheated if they're the ones putting in all the work. And shame on you for feeling like you don't have to lift a finger or like you don't even got to do nothing. Because basically, you telling me right then and there, without even saying it with words, I'm not worth it. You're telling me I'm not worth it. You're showing me I'm not worth it. If you're not saying it with your words because you are not blunt like we are, you're showing. And remember, hey, actions speak louder than words. You're showing me I'm not worth it. After I'm done telling you and showing you that you are worth it to me, you're not going to give me nothing. No words of comfort and no actions of comfort. Nothing. Where's the justice in that? If it don't work, it's because you don't want to make it work. And that's fine. I'm not missing out on anything. Move along. Move along and find somebody who will do all the listening and won't have a conversation with you. Basically, you just want a wall. It's kind of like Coming to America when he said He wanted a woman he can conversate with, not a freaking robot that looks good and is going to jump when he says. He wants a companion. Us centaurs, we like adventure. Yes, we like excitement. Life is too short. We know this. We know that life is too short. And any minute, you could lose it. So we understand the value. Sagittarius understands the value of life. We understand how valuable it is in each day. And if you're just focused on a second or a minute that you feel disrespected or your sentimental behavior is not being catered to, guess what? That's fine. If you're going to feel that way tomorrow and the next day and the next day, then you do you. But don't disrespect us because we don't want to disrespect you. We can. We're taking notes. And if you're going to come over here and disrespect us, we have what I call like a deck of cards. And I always have my black cards waiting for me. I got a stack of black cards and I don't mess with me. Okay? Because I jot down all the facts. I'm paying attention to everything you're saying, right? Isn't that what you want? I'm paying attention to everything you're saying. So you better not give me no BS. Because then I'm going to say, hey, wait a minute, but this is what you said. Why you got to say that? Why you got to throw that back in my face? I'm like, well, don't your words have value and meaning? Oh, hey, whatever. If you can't handle the fire in the kitchen, get up out of it. If you can't handle my pizza, don't touch it because I like pepperoni and hot sauce. Okay? I love everybody. That's me. And it takes a lot for a Sagittarius to hate someone. Like it take a lot. You gotta do something it takes a lot. And we feel sorry for so many people. And we feel bad for things that we do. We feel guilty for things we don't even need to be feeling guilty for. Why? Because we don't want to disappoint people. You ain't worried about disappointing us, are you though? No. You can care less. You can care less. That's how I see it. And if I'm wrong, I want to be. There are some things that us Sagittarius want to be wrong at. We want you to prove us wrong on the negative. We want you to prove us right on the positive. If you don't care about us, then don't worry about us. Then don't talk to us. Stay away. Cause I'm not missing out at all. And you can talk about how a Sagittarius talks too much. That's because you don't listen at all. And you don't want to conversate with anybody. Because you don't want somebody that's going to answer back. You just want somebody that's only going to use this, but this is gone. I hope this video helped you. Good day or good night.